My name is Patti Spruance, and I work for the Town of Windham in Connecticut. I'm a town clerk. And in Connecticut, town clerks are registrars of vital statistics. And that is how I became involved with our coalition here in the Town of Windham. We receive death certificates, also birth and marriage certificates. And what impacted me was the impact of drugs and alcohol on the lives of people of all ages, and suicides and car accidents and just deaths from fentanyl. And so I met Karen, and I had interest in this. And so she began to share what they did in the Wyndham Coalition. And it's just been wonderful. And it's been neat to see this program. So my son, who was in high school, was able to participate in one of their summer programs. And he was a sophomore in high school. And he had to bring a friend because he wasn't going to come by himself. We live in another town, so I made him come since I work here. And it had such a great impact on those two boys in their high school years. And today we saw the Vive18 presentation, and that's exactly what they learned to do. They say they just can have a lit time without the drugs and alcohol, and exactly what was stated, that making these plans and making choices that will impact you to live your best life.
I love that.
That was my involvement. Unfortunately, times coalitions are impacted by funding, and that's always the tension that is there. I hope that people in the community will always see that education is so important. And Vive18 did an awesome job combining information with just a real lit time. So thank you. Captivating, entertaining, and informative. So when coalitions are hesitant to have you come in, the fact is that sometimes you're afraid of just having to capture a group of young people and putting them through another talk. And I think that in Vive18, that was addressed right away. You know, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. And that's such a great angle because no one can change anyone else. But if we can give you and share information and share possible outcomes, I think that for those of us who've had people impacted by drugs and alcohol and addiction, we see how difficult it is for an adult to break out of that cycle. And so for young people to learn early, while there's still greater opportunity to pull out of those addictions and make a positive change. Hope that young people would see that there is an alternative. And the truth is that if you are able to do the things that you want to do when you're at a party, you want to be able to dance and express yourself. You want to be able to be zany and just do the coolest of things. But if you're associating your ability to do those things as needing to be sort of primed through alcohol or drugs because you're just too you're afraid to be your real self in front of people. But when you have other friends that can come along and other people who can sort of help lead the way, that you can just have fun, be yourself, act zany, and it doesn't require a substance. Because the substance, kind of like a sugar high, is going to drop you hard. Become and used to and learn the skills that we can do these things while sober. You've gained a life skill that will allow you to continue throughout your life, just being yourself and enjoying life. Because we all have a beginning and we all have an end, and we don't want to jeopardize the things that we could have done if we had stayed free from these substances that could end our lives really quickly and tragically.